it's cold, so I'm wearing a sweater. Quinn's over there. We're gonna end up putting the radium fuel filler here. He's doing a super nice job of making it with the drill press lathe wheel. So originally I kind of was gonna do it somewhere like right here, but it's gonna look kind of ugly, so not gonna do that now. All right, let's get in this bad boy. Kind of disappointed the box isn't bigger. All right, so it's now in the, I don't call it the madness stage, but now we got to figure out pretty much like all these fittings, all the lines, where we're gonna run them, the harness layout, radiator, ducting, all that stuff. So we also got the body kit here, which I showed you guys, but I think that's gonna be the hardest job, is getting that to fit nice. So anyways, on to the next part. Getting everything all tightened, paint pinned. Getting ready to put my cotter pin in for this guy. But this is another problem I have on the internet. So I got very specific instructions. And it's funny, there's no torque spec on that nut, but there's a torque spec on this nut. They want 40 foot-pounds. But over here it is, where is it? Assemble the components as seen in image 3. Tighten the castle nut so you may insert a cotter pin. It's like, that's great. I'd rather have a torque spec. I like torque specs better, but the stuff's still nice. Cameron, we have a ton of that hose laying around, don't we? So Cameron does a lot of my race car stuff, and unfortunately, because we want to make this super nice, everything's AN. So we're gonna have how many fittings, you think?
I think we're at 24 so far.
All right, we'll see when he gets back from BAT with a goodie bag. More or less than $1,000.
Probably more.
All right, we'll see. So Pete's made me this sweet Airbox in CAD, and then we just literally do the old cardboard Reno job here, but it's pretty close, right, Petey? All right.
Very nice.
Very nice. All right. So we're thinking it's gonna land here. We had a lot of argument over how big of an air filter to run, so I'm gonna try to get that sealed, and Pete's gonna 3D print us a headlight, which will go right into the front of this thing. So now we're trying to figure out our radiator. Sorry, mosquitoes. So this is Jeff Ray from Superfab Performance. He's envisioning what he's gonna do. He's also got the header kind of peeled off, because obviously you see the direction it's pointing, it's not gonna work. So he's gonna work some wizardry here. And we're gonna do some trick stuff, aren't we, Jeff?
Oh yeah.
So he's on Tycon Industries, spending all the money right now. I think
it all together.
I was telling him we're gonna make wherever the muffler's gonna end up, we're gonna have a removable section. So if I go someplace and it's too loud, we can put a muffler on it. But what else are you thinking, Jeff?
We're gonna step this whole thing up. So we'll gradually grow in size. So we'll go 2.5 inch to 2 3/4 to 3 inch.
Because we want that.
Project the sound.
We want that because we want it to sound real exotic. And some dude, I'll put in the link in the comments and link in the description, figured out how to make F1 sounds, right?
Yeah.
With stepped headers and stuff.
So we're gonna step the header as well. It's 1.5 inches right now. We'll step it to 1 5/8 and then 1 3/4, and then from there it'll collect 5 into 1, and then we'll continue on with the straight.
Jeff doesn't know. I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's gonna be super cool.
I'm burning him up. I want this thing. I want him to start doing it now. All right, we got all hands. Cameron, show me your BAT purchase.
It wasn't quite $1,000. There were like $200 in fittings. All PTFE, ethanol safe, fuel line, radium catch can, radium filler neck, radium, fuel filter.
Hey, just telling you, Radium gave us $0 worth of stuff, but they make the best stuff. I mean, if you're building a race car, it's hard to beat it. That's why if you ever see anything we do, we always use their stuff. So anyways, back to Cameron telling you about it.
Ethanol sensor holder, fuel pressure regulator, trick fuel filter holder, the heat sink. They make nice stuff.
All right, status report. We got a bunch of fuel lines made. Got the stuff going on. And it's now a real race car because the back glass is coming out. And have to do some roll cage touch up because we're missing some paint. All right. Look at this. You can't really see. There's a way to get fuel in the car. A little cap right here and a little plate that is going to fit real nice in the wide body. We got probably the world's smallest Willwoods from Tech 53, but if you drive a front-wheel drive car, you don't want much rear brake at all because that's how you loop it when you hit the brakes, and we don't want that. So,
As always, like and subscribe, baby. This video is brought to you by Panzer Performance. We do a lot of auto repair. We also have a ton of merch. Check it out. We got shirts, hats, sweaters. Get after it. Buy it. Pay for some of this cool stuff we're buying. And like and subscribe.